Hello, it's Karen, the weekend craftaholic. I am back with week 21 of Moda Blockheads 6, and this little cutie is called Bowtie Ballet, and it's one of my favourites. I will start off by saying that no flying geese, and I love the fact that it was all the little square triangles, half square triangles, which I love. It does also have quite a lot of 4 patch units, which you will see wasn't quite as friendly with me as the half square triangles were, but I still love this design regardless. When I originally saw it, I did think, oh my god, there's lots of little pieces, the little squares, there's going to be just too many. Although I do love chain piecing, so that side of it was good. I love that repetition of doing the same thing over and over. But to try and keep it a little bit more of, I was thinking a bit more about the finished colour of the fabric this time round. So I just kept it to 3 colours, my background yellow, you'll see I've got like a grey line between, and then my little bow ties are pink. So I've done them all the same rather than 4 different coloured bow ties. So making a start with the half square triangles, that's pretty much what we've done throughout. And as always, when I've made these, they're never quite enough to trim down. These needed to be trimmed down to, what was it, let me see, 2 3/4 inch, and I only just made it in there. So right from the get-go, I had a feeling that my little project, my little block wasn't going to actually finish at nine and a half. Yes, 9.5 square as it's meant to be, because already with this first little bit, as you can see here, I've literally just got enough to trim off the dog ears and not much else. And you can see here as well, it was a little bit wonky in places. What I did is my kind of constant, my standard is using that diagonal line on my little ruler here and making sure that was lined up where I could with the fabric blocks as well. So when I was trimming, if there was any slightly little bit extra, at least I knew my diagonal line was going to be straight on all of these little bow ties. So I kept the colours pretty simple as well. I've got quite a few different colours in these. I've kind of made up my mind now I'm not going to make it into a quilt. I'm just going to keep the blocks separate. Some of the blocks, this is one of them actually, I think there's 4 in total so far that I know I'm going to redo. I definitely would like to redo them. So it's not been a wasted journey, and I feel like I have learned an awful lot whilst doing these. And speaking of, I don't think I've ever sewn such tiny little squares as these. These were so tiny. I definitely needed my little thread bunny at the start of each stitch just to get my little needle going and stop it swallowing in the fabric. But yeah, these were tiny. These were 1 5/8 in size. So I haven't done anything as small as this. And I wish I'd have done them a little bit bigger actually, because you'll see they come out very wobbly. And I've used my little threadbare here. If you've not seen this before, there is a link to my Amazon shop below. I got this from Amazon, and I think it's from the Quilted Bear from the UK, but they do ship all over. Obviously I'm in Australia and I managed to get it from them, and I absolutely love it for when you're doing this chain piecing stuff. The other thing I'm doing here is ironing rather than pressing, so definitely another reason why some of my little fabric shapes were a little bit wonky and a little bit skew with. But you see, this block comes together really quick, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like it and I want to do it again, because not only was it quick to do, let me think, maybe 40 minutes, yeah, maybe 40 minutes it took me to do this. I think once I get my little 4 patches sorted, it's going to come out really great. And so they did come together quite quickly anyway, sewing these. You can see here, hopefully you can see here where all of these are a little bit wonky. I think it's going to look great as well. I've done this in solids, but I think it would look really good with some nice little low volume pattern pieces as well, and really mix up some of these colours to make it a bit more vibrant. But last time we're doing the love heart pattern, was that week 18 or 19? I can't remember. But my kind of love heart design just got lost because of the colours, the fabric choices I did. So this time around I wanted it to be a lot more simple, so it was a lot more these bow ties really stood out, as well as these like rows of the grey as well. So you can see I really, once I got to this point, I thought, yes, I'm definitely going to like this one. Now we're getting to this point now where I'm literally now just sewing all of the columns together, and then once all each of the 4 rows are done, because I'm sewing across vertically, it comes together pretty quick. And I did try to take a bit more care when I was actually then connecting the rows together, a bit more care with the nesting, because this is anything that's let me down. I don't know how and why, but you could probably see on here, or you'll definitely see at the end, when it comes to it, those 4 patches, my seams weren't nested at all, and it's pretty obvious as well because of the contrast between the grey colour and the yellow as well. Wasn't going to do it again though. This is definitely one of those times where the advice of never sew when you're tired or short on time rings true. I was squeezing this in very late on Saturday because I wanted to get it done in time to upload, but I probably should have just pressed pause and done it on Sunday and not worry too much about getting it done. So this is my little finished product. You can see all the wobbliness that I mentioned, and this is my 9.5 ruler, and you can see just at the top there and down the side it's just not enough to trim away. I do trim it away, obviously I want it as square as possible, even though I'm not going to make a quilt out of these, and it's not too far off actually. I'm probably about 1/4 of an inch out, and I'm just pointing out here where the nested seams have kind of let me down. But all in all, I enjoyed the process. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.